Have you ever gazed at the night sky and wondered if somewhere out there, someone else might be looking back? The vastness of space has always been a source of endless speculation, but today we're not just reaching for the stars, we're delving deep into our own history. Let's embark on an exploration to unravel a captivating question. Did the Aztecs, one of the most powerful and sophisticated ancient civilizations, have a connection with extraterrestrials? The Aztecs, an ancient civilization flourishing between the 14th and 16th centuries, remain a subject of immense fascination. Their vast empire, characterized by great cities like Tenochtitlan, is a testament to their architectural and societal brilliance. However, beyond admiration for their tangible accomplishments, the mystery surrounding the origins of their knowledge has given rise to numerous speculations. One element fueling these speculations is the speed with which the Aztecs seemed to progress. In a relatively short time, they developed complex societal structures, architectural wonders, and advanced systems of agriculture, trade, and astronomy. Given the limited technological means available during their era, this rapid advancement has often baffled historians and scholars. Yet it's not just the speed of their progress that's intriguing, it's the magnitude. The Aztecs, for instance, had a calendar system that rivaled, if not surpassed, those of contemporary civilizations. Their understanding of the cosmos was incredibly sophisticated, leading some to wonder how they achieved such insights without the aid of modern telescopes and tools. This intersection of rapid progress and the depth of their knowledge often brings up a tantalizing question. Did they have a source of information unknown to us? While some believe that they might have drawn from lost civilizations or ancient cultures, others have ventured further out, suggesting an extraterrestrial influence. Fuel to this fire are the intricate carvings and drawings discovered in Aztec ruins. Some depict figures that, to the modern eye, bear an uncanny resemblance to what we'd describe as astronauts or unidentified flying objects. These artifacts, while open to interpretation, have provided ample material for those searching for evidence of ancient alien contact. Finally, the very narratives of the Aztecs play into this theory. Their legends and religious beliefs are peppered with references to the stars, heavenly beings, and events that occurred in the sky. For those inclined to speculate, these tales hint at a connection, not just spiritual but perhaps even physical, between the Aztecs and beings from the cosmos. The Aztecs, among many ancient civilizations, had a profound respect for the heavens. Their daily lives, rituals, and even their majestic structures were intricately intertwined with celestial movements. This entwinement was not a mere fascination. It was an understanding so deep that it often leaves one pondering, how did they achieve this without our modern tools and knowledge? One of the most notable aspects of Aztec civilization is their architectural wonders. At the heart of their capital, Tenochtitlan, stood the Templo Mayor, a colossal double pyramid dedicated to the gods of war and rain. But this was not just an ornamental or religious structure. It was a marvel of astronomical precision. The temple was meticulously aligned with specific celestial bodies and events. During certain times of the year, the sun would rise or set, aligning perfectly with the temple's stairs, creating a visual spectacle that symbolized the descent or ascent of their deities. These alignments were not coincidental. They showcased the Aztecs' intricate knowledge of the solar year and the equinoxes. Furthermore, other structures around the city, and indeed across the Aztec Empire, were positioned concerning specific stars, constellations, and planetary movements. This suggests a systematic and comprehensive understanding of the sky. But why? For the Aztecs, the heavens weren't just a vast expanse above, they were a mirror to their world below. By aligning their buildings with the heavens, they believed they could draw down the power and favor of the gods. Beyond architecture, the very layout of their cities and ceremonial ball courts also demonstrated this celestial connection. These areas were designed to mirror the Milky Way, certain constellations, and other celestial phenomena, turning their cities into a reflection of the universe. The precision with which the Aztecs achieved these alignments is nothing short of remarkable. Without the telescopic technology we possess today, they relied on naked-eye observations and perhaps sophisticated tools made of materials like obsidian and quartz. The depth of their understanding has led some to suggest that perhaps this knowledge was not entirely of terrestrial origin. Could it be that the Aztecs had guidance from a more advanced civilization, maybe even extraterrestrial? While there's no concrete evidence to confirm such theories, The mere existence of their awe-inspiring sky-aligned architecture keeps the door of speculation wide open. The Aztecs held a rich tapestry of gods and deities that governed various aspects of their world, many of which had clear associations with celestial objects and phenomena. These connections between the gods and the skies were not just symbolic, but were fundamental to Aztec beliefs and rituals, raising questions about their origin and the profound nature of these associations. One of the most revered gods in the Aztec pantheon was Huitzilopochtli, the sun god and god of war. Depicted as a hummingbird or an eagle, he was believed to be in a constant battle, fighting against the darkness to ensure the sun's rebirth every morning. The daily journey of the sun was seen as a mirror to Huitzilopochtli's struggle, a cosmic play where the sun's setting was a temporary defeat, only to rise again triumphant. The sun, the most visible and significant celestial body, was not just a glowing disk in the sky for the Aztecs. It was the embodiment of a god, a deity that battled daily for them. Similarly, the moon god Tequistecatl had his own tale, often depicted as an older deity who carries a large white shell symbolizing the lunar glow. In certain Aztec myths, it was believed that Tequistecatl attempted to become the sun but was unsuccessful, resigning him to his cooler, dimmer state as the moon. Then there were the Tzitzimime, celestial deities associated with stars. They were believed to be the protectors of the heavens, often portrayed as skeletal figures that could descend to Earth during solar eclipses, symbolizing the temporary chaos in the heavens. These beings, while terrifying, were essential in maintaining the cosmic balance. The centrality of these celestial gods in Aztec myths and daily life points to an intense focus on the skies. Rituals, sacrifices, and ceremonies were meticulously planned around celestial events. Given the detailed stories and characteristics attributed to these gods, one cannot help but wonder, were these narratives born solely from human imagination and observation? Or might they have been influenced by encounters or teachings from beings beyond our world? Some suggest that the detailed and profound connections between the gods and celestial bodies might hint at ancient encounters with beings from the skies, possibly extraterrestrials. While this remains a theory without definitive evidence, the intricate relationship the Aztecs held with their gods from the heavens continues to captivate our imagination and fuel such intriguing speculations. The Aztecs, like many ancient civilizations, have left behind a legacy of artifacts and records that still surprise and intrigue researchers today. Among the vast array of their cultural and scientific accomplishments, there are a few that stand out and make us question the sources of their knowledge. Could it be possible that some of this knowledge came from a source not of this earth? One of the first pieces of evidence that jumps out is the Aztec calendar, also known as the Sunstone. This massive, intricately carved stone, weighing around 25 tons, displays a comprehensive understanding of time and astronomy. It not only recorded days, months, and cosmic cycles, but also depicted various gods and mythological creatures, suggesting a link between celestial phenomena and their deities. The precision with which the Aztecs could predict solar and lunar eclipses, the Venus cycle, and other celestial events is astonishing. Their ability to track and record these cycles with such accuracy without the aid of telescopic equipment is still a topic of research and debate. Then, there's the matter of their architectural prowess. The city of Tenochtitlan, the capital of the Aztec Empire, was an engineering marvel of its time. Floating gardens, aqueducts, and a complex grid system of canals showcased a knowledge of civil engineering and urban planning that was highly advanced for its era. The temples and pyramids of the city, aligned with specific celestial bodies, stood as testaments to the Aztecs' advanced knowledge in both architecture and astronomy. The ceremonial mask of Xiuhtecuhtli, the god of fire, offers another clue. Made of turquoise mosaics, the mask showcases a detailed knowledge of lapidary work. The precision in which each tiny piece of turquoise was shaped and assembled is a testament to their advanced craftsmanship. How the Aztecs acquired such detailed knowledge in various fields, from metallurgy to gem crafting, remains an intriguing question. Moreover, in Aztec mythology, Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent god, is described as a wise teacher who brought knowledge of agriculture, metallurgy, and the arts to the Aztecs. Depictions of this deity, often shown as a snake with feathers or even in more humanoid forms with elaborate headgear, have led some to speculate about extraterrestrial connections. Could Quetzalcoatl's descriptions be an ancient interpretation of a visitor from another world? one who brought new knowledge and technologies to the Aztecs. While definitive evidence linking the Aztecs to extraterrestrial beings is elusive, the civilization's advanced artifacts and knowledge continue to fuel such theories. The precision of their calendars, the sophistication of their architecture, and the intricate details of their artwork all pose questions about the origins of their advanced understanding. Were these accomplishments the result of human ingenuity alone, or might there have been some otherworldly influence? The debate rages on, but one thing is for sure: the legacy of the Aztecs continues to captivate and inspire wonder in all who delve into their mysteries. The Aztecs, residing in what is today central Mexico, were not only masterful engineers and fierce warriors, but also exceptional astronomers and storytellers. Their relationship with the heavens was not a mere fascination. It was an integral part of their daily life, religion, and identity. As the night sky unfolded above them, the Aztecs saw not just stars, but tales of gods, creation, and the cosmic dance of time and destiny. Central to Aztec astronomy was the observance of celestial bodies, especially the movement of the sun, moon, and Venus. Venus, particularly, was of paramount importance. The Aztecs called it the morning and evening star. Its cycles, both as the morning star and the evening star, were meticulously recorded, and its appearances and disappearances were used to time certain ritual events and ceremonies. This emphasis on Venus is not entirely surprising, given that its brightness is surpassed only by the sun and the moon in the night sky. However, more than just tracking celestial bodies, the Aztecs wove intricate myths around them. The Milky Way, for instance, was seen as the pathway of the dead, a shimmering road that souls traveled on their journey to the afterlife. This luminescent band across the night sky was not just a collection of stars to the Aztecs, it was a spiritual guide, a beacon for those who had passed on. And as always, imagine a city not touched by the hands of time, its streets silent, and its buildings eerily pristine. This isn't the premise for a new underwater adventure film, but the reality of the ancient city of Xucheng. Submerged deep in China's Qiandao Lake, this city provides a window into a bygone era, untouched and unchanged for centuries. Built over 1,400 years ago during the Eastern Han Dynasty, Xucheng, also known as the Lion City, was once a bustling center of politics and economics. At its zenith, the city was surrounded by a massive wall adorned with intricate carvings of lions. These walls housed within them a labyrinth of lanes and streets, leading to structures that boasted stunning architecture, with some buildings adorned with ornate stonework reminiscent of ancient palaces. But what makes Xucheng's preservation truly remarkable isn't just its age. In many ancient cities, the ravages of time, weather, and human intervention can erode and change structures, often losing many original details. Yet, Xucheng's submersion in 1959 during the construction of the Xinan River Dam, an event that might seem tragic, turned out to be a blessing in disguise. The fresh waters of the lake enveloped the city, ensuring it was shielded from the elements. As a result, divers who rediscovered the city in the early 2000s were astounded by its near-perfect preservation. Taking a closer look, one can still decipher inscriptions on the city's many monuments. These engravings provide valuable insights into the lives, beliefs, and daily routines of its inhabitants. The carvings depict scenes of celebrations, daily chores, and even instances of trade, giving researchers a tangible record of life during the Eastern Han Dynasty. Furthermore, the city's layout and infrastructure show an advanced understanding of urban planning. Roads are neatly organized, and many buildings showcase architectural techniques that were ahead of their time. The drainage systems found in Xucheng indicate a complex understanding of civil engineering, with stone channels ensuring that water flowed out of the city efficiently. While the story of Xucheng might have been lost to many for decades today, it's not just an attraction for archaeologists. The submerged city has become a hotspot for divers who navigate its depths to witness firsthand the remnants of a city frozen in time. As they swim through old courtyards and under stone archways, they're treated to a history lesson unlike any other, where the past is not just recounted in books but is tangibly present all around them. The vast expanse of Lake Huron, shimmering under the North American sun, holds more than just water within its depths. Nestled beneath its waves lies evidence of a prehistoric village, its existence predating many ancient civilizations we learn about in our history books. The village's remnants, believed to be approximately 9,000 years old, are not your typical buildings or huts. Instead, they are strategically placed stone structures that provide an intriguing look into the survival strategies of our ancient ancestors. These stones are believed to be hunting blinds and drive lanes, intricate systems designed for one purpose: to herd and hunt caribou. Why caribou? Well, in the era this village thrived, caribou weren't just animals passing through. They were central to the village's survival. Caribou provided essential resources: meat for sustenance, hides for warmth, bones for tools, and antlers for various implements. Understanding the migratory patterns of these creatures wasn't just a matter of curiosity, it was a necessity. The strategic placement of these stone structures speaks to a sophisticated knowledge base, positioned to take advantage of the natural landscape. They funneled migrating caribou into specific areas, making them easier to hunt. This wasn't a random act, but a carefully thought-out strategy, showcasing the early inhabitants' deep understanding of the environment and the behavior of the animals they relied on. Sonar imaging, a technique that sends pulses to the lake bed and captures their echoes to create an image, has been instrumental in discovering and mapping these underwater relics. This technology paints a vivid image of the prehistoric village layout, revealing the meticulous design of these hunting structures. Through these sonar snapshots and subsequent underwater excavations, archaeologists have unearthed an array of artifacts, from primitive tools to remnants of campfires. These campfire remnants are particularly intriguing. Burnt wood and preserved organic materials give a sensory glimpse into the lives of these ancient peoples. Imagine a cold evening, where families huddle around a fire, the warm glow illuminating tales of successful hunts and communal camaraderie. These fire sites, often surrounded by stone tools, also hint at communal gatherings, perhaps where they processed their hunt, shared meals, and passed down stories from one generation to the next. The Lake Huron discovery is a testament to human adaptability. Here, in a region vastly different from today's landscape, a community not only survived but thrived. They ingeniously harnessed their knowledge of the environment, adapting techniques and strategies to ensure their community's sustenance and survival. The submerged village stands as a silent, enduring testament to the ingenuity and resilience of our ancient forebearers. High in the Andes, straddling the border between Bolivia and Peru, Lake Titicaca stands as a testament to both the grandeur of nature and the deep roots of ancient civilizations. Revered as the birthplace of the sun in Andean mythology, its shimmering waters have long been a focal point of spiritual significance. But beneath the serene surface lies a trove of secrets, pointing to rituals and practices that intertwined the realms of the spiritual and the terrestrial. In 2019, a group of divers embarked on an underwater exploration of Lake Titicaca, only to stumble upon an astonishing cache of artifacts. Over 2,000 items, ranging from gold medallions to intricately crafted ceramics, lay preserved on the lake bed. But perhaps the most compelling were the remnants of sacrificed animals, which included young llamas, believed to have been ritually offered to the deities. Sacrifices, especially in ancient cultures, were seen as a way to appease, communicate, or seek favors from gods. In the context of the Tiwanaku Empire, which flourished around Lake Titicaca from AD 500 to 1100, these offerings gained profound importance. The Tiwanaku people were deeply spiritual, and Lake Titicaca was regarded as a sacred site, a nexus between the world of humans and the divine. As such, it became a focal point for religious ceremonies, and the sacrificial offerings found their serve as tangible evidence of their devout practices. Gold, in many ancient cultures, was not just a symbol of wealth but also of divine connection. The gold medallions discovered, often engraved with depictions of various deities or cosmic symbols, were likely offerings to curry favor or give thanks. Their presence at the bottom of the lake indicates the lengths the Tiwanaku people went to in their displays of devotion. The ceramics, on the other hand, are more than just ornamental. Many of them are intricately decorated with motifs that represent elements of the Tiwanaku cosmology. Scenes of agricultural abundance, celestial patterns, and depictions of revered animals not only showcase the artistic prowess of the craftsmen, but also provide a visual narrative of their beliefs and daily life. However, it is the discovery of the young llama remains that perhaps tugs most at our modern heartstrings. Revered for their utility and symbolic significance, llamas were essential to the Andean way of life. Their presence in the lake as sacrificial offerings speaks to the magnitude of the ceremonies. These animals, so vital for transportation, wool, and sustenance, being offered to the gods, underscores the profound spiritual importance Lake Titicaca held for its ancient inhabitants. While the waters of Lake Titicaca continue to ripple under the Andean sky, the treasures beneath its surface reveal a vibrant tapestry of devotion, artistry, and community that once thrived on its shores. Every artifact, every relic, paints a vivid picture of a people deeply connected to the land and the cosmos, navigating the balance between their earthly existence and their spiritual aspirations. Nestled in the picturesque landscapes of southeastern Finland, Lake Kuolemojavi's tranquil waters reflect a history richer than most lakes around the world. It's not just a habitat for freshwater fish or a serene location for leisure, it's a window into the distant past. The discovery of remnants from a Neolithic settlement beneath its waters disrupted previous notions about human habitation in northern Europe. The uncovered artifacts suggest that Lake Kuolemojavi was home to a thriving community approximately 9,000 years ago during the Stone Age. What's remarkable is that these people chose to settle in a region that many would deem inhospitable. The cold, northern climes of Finland are harsh, especially during the long winters when daylight is fleeting and temperatures plunge. Yet these early settlers not only survived but harnessed the resources around them to establish a lasting community. The artifacts unearthed during the excavation of the site are varied and intriguing. Stone Age tools, crafted meticulously from locally available materials, hint at the daily lives of these inhabitants. From sharp-edged tools used for cutting and skinning animals to more intricate instruments that might have been employed for crafting and building, the range of implements is a testament to their adaptability and ingenuity. Burnt wood fragments, possibly remnants of ancient campfires, offer sensory snapshots of life back then. One can almost hear the crackling of the fire, feel the warmth against the biting cold, and envision families gathered around, sharing tales, exchanging knowledge, and enjoying communal meals. The presence of such organic materials preserved for millennia underwater is extraordinary in its own right. They reveal patterns of settlement, possibly seasonal, and indicate that the site might have been a recurrent habitation point for these early Europeans. Furthermore, the layout of the discovered site, with its discernible clusters of activity zones, suggests that this was no random or temporary encampment. Instead, it showcases signs of deliberate planning, potentially with designated areas for specific activities such as cooking, crafting, or communal gatherings. This level of organization reflects a deep understanding of community living, emphasizing collaboration and efficiency. The discovery in Lake Kuolemojavi challenges the long-held belief that the northern reaches of Europe were too harsh for large-scale human settlement during the Neolithic era. Instead of a barren, uninhabited expanse, the lake and its surroundings emerge as a hub of early human activity. Here, at the crossroads of water and land, ice and fire, a community made its home, showcasing the indomitable human spirit and our innate drive to adapt, innovate, and thrive no matter the environment. And as always, I hope you enjoyed our video today. Thanks for watching.